Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to the world. Good morning to Biafrans and good morning to Africans. My people, make una see wetin dey happen. When we keep on complaining, when we keep on talking, when we keep on hammering that the reason why Hope Uzodinjo was allowed from 4th position to number 1st position in Biafra land, I mean in IMO State, is because of this kind of agenda that we are about to witness now. Hope Uzodinjo tried everything he can in his first tenure as a Zoogerian governor of IMO State to bring down the Biafran region. That is the more reason why you see every day they keep on fighting the Eastern Security Network. Please do not rush me. This news might take longer than you can expect, but allow me to do my own analytics because I have been following this news right from the day the so-called Kekere Ekun, whom they have made the Chief Justice of the Federation, to overturn the victory of Ihedioha in Imo State and gave it to Hope Uzodinjo. That is the day I know the plans of these people, what they are planning, because Governor Rochas Okorocha never tolerated these people, and that is the more reason why Rochas Okorocha house was invaded by the so-called DSS and EFCC. But nobody will tell you. They will tell you that he is still 2.1 billion. That is the more reason why they break a multi-million or billion naira houses with a bulletproof in it he built in Abuja. But the same people cannot penetrate Yahaya Bello's house, who stole over 84.2 billion naira till today. We are still running up and down using Nigerians' intelligence to play, thinking that everybody is as gullible or as stupid as they are, because all of them in the government house are very, very stupid and very, very idiotic human beings. How can you tell me what can justify that in our own, in that same dot again, Buhari, who is a Northern Accord, us dot, if not for their agenda to force the people of Imo State to accept Hope Uzodinjo as a governor, if not for this kind of project that they are about to carry out now to infiltrate the Southeast and to make sure that all these people they are bringing, my brother, just go and wait. This is how these people conquered the North. And I'm pleading to every Biafran, whether you support the Biafra or you don't support the Biafra, my dear, never you allow this kind of thing to take place in the Biafran land, which is, Imo State, which is part of the Biafra land. How can you tell me? So does it mean that in the whole of Imo State, there's no any poor people again? That you are bringing in people who have been displaced by foreigners to come and take over our land? How does that sound to your ear? Hope Uzodinjo and whoever, that Emelumba, whatever they call him. How does this sound to your ear? These people, this is how they infiltrated Benue State, and now they are pursuing the indigenes of Benue to IDPs. People from Western Sahel, people from Mali, Nigerians, from Somalia and the rest of them, Burkina Faso, have occupied Benue State, forcing the indigenes, all of them now. They are multiplying every day by day in IDP camps with high rates of sicknesses, cholera and the rest of them. That is what Uzodinjo is about to brought to the people of Southeast. And all the whole governors, nobody is saying anything. All the whole Southeast way to do idiots that call themselves billionaires and millionaires. Nobody is saying anything concerning this matter. Everybody fold their hands simply because they have what it takes to live in anywhere. When the Southeast become too hot, they will pack their families, their relatives, even to their 4th and 5th generations that are yet unborn and relocate abroad because they have already acquired their money through siphoning of public funds. All of them kept silent. Where are the men? Where are the well-to-do and meaning or meaningless indigenes of Imo State? What are they saying concerning this matter? Where are the politicians in Imo State? What are they saying concerning these plans that Hopeless Uzodinjo and his Fulani counterparts in the federal capital territory are trying to carry out in Imo State? Mind you, if these people get into Imo State, if they start this nonsense they are about to start, if they succeed, my dear, just know it, that Imo State, in fact, the Biafra land is finished, because they are going to, from there, penetrate to others. And they will be doing what they call intermarital. This is how they conquered the whole north. That in the north now, there's no any prominent Hausa man you can see in the north. The rest of the prominent, the educated ones, the ones who have wisdoms, all have been killed by Fulanese. Hope will not even count himself out of all this, because when it starts, even his head, they will use it to play football. These people's agenda, this thing they are starting today, if we allowed it, my brother, they will tell you in 2000, we are still in 2025, right? In 2100 or 2050, they insert the agenda and wait for it to materialize. They don't rush it. Whereby they will be doing intermarital. From there, they will enter government house. From there, they will begin to buy all the whole people that will stand on their way when they want to take over. And our people keep silent. Even as Simon Ekpa is voicing out now, people will also come out to fight against him, that he is making noise, that he is a criminal, that he is a fraudster. But look at the issue at hand. None of them will ever come out now and make a post, condemn this thing, let the international community see about it. None of them will do it. But when anybody come out to do it now, they will either give the person names just to make sure that that particular movement does not get relevance before the international community or before the relevant people who support to intervene on that very particular matter. Make una see the news. I don't want to talk too much, because if you leave me, I will talk from now till tomorrow because of this particular issue. I got hold of this message this early this morning, and the thing was like, it was like one wire is just losing on my head. Hope, who promised the people of Imo State that when they voted for him in November and December, after the swearing in, he was going to send out 4,000 Imo youths to Europe to go and acquire skills, is now bringing in foreigners into our own land to come and acquire skills. Why you want to send our own to abroad to go and become slaves, to go and become illegal immigrants in another man's land? Then your own land where you're supposed to build those things for them to acquire skills, you cannot do it. Then you are bringing in foreigners to come and say they are displaced. Who displaced them in the first place? We all know the role El-Rufai and Buhari played in the insecurity of importing all these machineries from the neighboring countries to come and fight against Goodluck Jonathan government and to make sure that he lose the election. Which they succeeded. El-Rufai up to tomorrow have never, nobody have ever debunked when El-Rufai said they are the one that imported all these machineries to come and make the government of Goodluck Jonathan ungovernable. So now the people you imported now is taking over your lands, and Hope with the people of Southeast did not see anything good they can do to their people other than importing criminals, bandits, and terrorists to come and take over our land. They have been trying this thing in all the angles they can to make sure that they infiltrate the Southeast, even today using what they call ranching, which the so-called Semuam Amadioha called Atoeze is building a secret ranch in Anambra State. This is how it started. Quit the so-called governor of Enugu State have been taking people lands simply because he wants to build a ranch for the Fulanis to come and dwell in our territories. We have able-bodied men that can say anything about it. All of them have eaten the forbidden fruit. The lies of Obi Kubana. Now God, don't away go fire these people. He's still doing warm up. You see Obi Kubana. You see Joey Zaza. You see that one called E-Money. All of them that are supposed to use their platform to say no to what is going to happen to the South simply because they feel that their life and the life of their family have been secured abroad, then anything can happen to the Southeast. They want the foreigners to come and take over the ancestral land. Their ancestors will never allow them to enjoy that wealth. That is my own cause and prayer upon their lives. Make God see what thing they happen. I'm reading from Simon Ekpa's what they call it, X handle announcement. After that, then you are going to listen to the news, what they are saying concerning this matter. by TVC News. They are the one that they give the opportunity to go and cover they do the coverage, because TVC News belongs to Tinubu, and these are the plans of these people. Simon Ekpa do not relent. Biafrans do not relent. Everyone that know where the building is, that building must go down. That building must go down to send a very, very strong signal to whoever that is planning this kind of nonsensical nonsense in the Biafra land. Any building that they have mounted that said are going to import criminals and terrorists in our land, just infiltrate our land, they have tried anything and they cannot succeed. Now they want to use the governor. Obasanjo said it, that he used the Igbos against the Igbos. The people that leveled Odi, you know Odi. The people that leveled Odi is still Igbo militaries, is what Buhari, what they call it, Obasanjo used. Gowon used Igbos to fight Igbos in that genocidal war against the Igbos. Now the stooge called Uzodinjo are being used to infiltrate his own land by imported criminals from Western Sahel. You call them displaced. The people who displaced them are being imported by El Rufai, who is now wanting to contest for 2027 general election. Presidential election in that Zoogeria. And if they succeed to give him that seat, they don't know it that IDP camps will be many in Biafra land, because a lot of our people will be displaced by all these miscreants. Make us hear the announcement. Because of the security threat in the southeast part of Nigeria, of Biafra, sorry to say, the Biafra government in exile wishes to announce that this arrangement of importing people from northern Nigeria into Mbano in former Imo State will be resisted at all costs. This is an attempt to infiltrate and import terrorists into Biafra land. We are warning the Nigerian terrorist state and hopeless Uzodinjo to immediately stop this threat against the Biafran people. You displace them in the north, while strangers are occupying their ancestral land. You are importing them into Biafrans. Whatever happens to them in that facility, you should be held responsible. The Biafra government will resist this and continue to provide security to the Biafran people. Anybody is seen in that facility, your security is not guaranteed. This message has been passed to the world and also to the Zoogeria over what they are planning. And if they dare try it, they will see the one that passed Biati. I beg me to listen to the news. I think the news is being broadcasted by TVC News, or let's say call it Tinubu's news outlet.
To IMO State, where the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons has concluded plans for the training of refugees, migrants and internally displaced persons on skills acquisition. Federal Commissioner Tijani Ahmed stated this during an inspection of facilities for the training at Nso in Ehimembano Council area. Senior reporter Prince Suba has details and will return with business news.
According to UN Refugee Agency, Nigeria is home for over 85,000 refugees and asylum seekers. About 3.3 million people are living in internally displaced camps as a result of conflict and violence at the end of 2023. The country is still rated among the 10 countries with the largest number of IDPs globally.
Let's check what he has done.
Worried by this increasing trend, the federal government is making efforts to begin training of these vulnerable people in acquiring skills to reduce unemployment. The National Commissioner for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons and his team are here on an inspection of this facility located inside the National Open University of Nigeria Study Center at Nso, Ehimembano local government area of Imo State.
We in the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, we have what we call arrangement for the preparation of our concerned people in order to provide for them training of different trades. Here we are today.
Federal Commissioner with his team is satisfied with the facilities as they believe the training will add value to the vulnerable persons, lifting them out of poverty.
We have gone around the building. It is okay for our use it is okay for what we intend to do. Because in the buildings, you can have a lot of laboratories where not only the people of concern, including the students around this area, will make use of it.
More than 75% of our population is under 30 years. So majority, that means more than 75% of our displaced persons, refugees, more than 75% of them, they are also under 30 years. So the thing is, the federal commissioner is saying his headache is to make sure that those people are trained.
As Nigeria continues to grapple with economic challenges, such skills acquisition, if harnessed, will help to take care of such vulnerable individuals in the country. Prince Uba, TVC News, Himembano.
I don't hear him. My brothers. Simon Ipob easy don't let us dissect the comment section. The fall of the Fulani terrorist jihadist caliphate. The end of the criminal murderer Osman Danfodio jihadist legacy shall begin from Olo and from Old Imo State. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Hope Uzodinjo shall be the last governor of Old Imo State. 02/12/2024. We move. And according to Christopher Okenwa said, the same United Nations, #Biafra first. Igbo, the progenitor of a black, said, we don't even need to wait for the occupancy. It shall be demolished in any possible way they should. They should go and build it in Abuja. Yes, they should go and build it in Abuja. Wike is there, so let Wike take care of that. Frankie said, please, sir, we need to stop this move as quickly as possible, or else we are doomed forever. Onyema said, the needful should be done on this evil being. Use this one as an example for others to learn. 90% of Biafrans that have passed away is as a result of this kind. The dead will be happy any day we start teaching these political criminals in Biafra land a very bitter lesson that they will ever learn in their lives. Marvelous Adams said, God bless you, my Prime Minister Simon Ekpanjoko. Tochi said, no terrorists will not be allowed on our lands in the guise of IDP camps. Security is our utmost priority. Ipob Western Cape Media TV said, our land, #Biafra land, is not for the Janjaweeds. Bebe said, how can you transport large quantity of people from the north down to the east? Now, see me see wahala. Hey, God have mercy. Nteleke said, Nigeria government is planning to use refugee resettlement as a decoy to import jihadist terrorists into the Christian-dominated southeast part of Nigeria from the north. They tried it with an animal settlement, we rejected it. Now they have created a humanitarian crisis as a means to offload fake refugees to Imo State. Mind you, these people are not Nigerians. So, what happens to the northern states? Why can't the refugees be settled in nearby states closer to their homes where they can have access to same language, religion, and culture? Why should refugees affiliated to the jihadists travel thousands of miles from the northern Nigeria to the southeastern Nigeria? I don't understand. Even up to now, I still don't understand what is really happening. And to say we will resist jihadist Islamidom terrorists by any means necessarily. Does it mean that we have no help? I am hearing this. These politicians are setting up our land for the northern conquest. Can't we do nothing now? This handwriting is very clear to Elohim. Elohim help us. We should not be unaware of the evil plan of the jihadist terrorists. Don't be surprised if you see these fake humanitarian camps turned into jihadist terrorist barracks, where suicide bombers will be prepared to fight against the December 2nd Biafra declaration. Be warned. Oh my goodness. And according to Japhet Orie said, as Simon Ekpa, my Prime Minister, I salute you for all your hard work. This Fulani's Islamist terrorist government of Nigeria is very ignorant, and it is obvious that they do not understand us. How on earth do they think that we are going to allow them to resettle these Islamic refugees in the southeast These refugees are the Trojan horse. Are they mad? They have large areas land in the northern Nigeria to accommodate their so-called refugees. Niger State alone is twice as large as all Southeast. Yes, so combined together, here are the surface areas in square kilometers of the northerners that they are coming to our land to occupy. Niger State have a 74,363 square meter of land. Borno State have 70,898. White Taraba State have 54,473. Kaduna State have 46,053. Bauchi State have 45,893. Yobo State have 45,502. Zamfara State have 39,762. Adamawa State then have 36,912. Then come to the southeast. Imo State have just 5,530. Ebonyi State have 5,630 square meters of land. Enugu State have 7,161. Anambra 4,844. While other states have 6,320. Do the mathematics by yourself. As we can see, all the 5 states of the southeastern states, surface area is just 29,525 square kilometers, and Niger State alone is 74. That is times 3 square kilometers. This proposed relocation of these refugees to any Biafra land is a joke taken too far. As you have correctly stated, it is dead on arrival. These nomadic idiots must not try our resolve. One should think that they should have known by now, with all the woto on record. As the good guy you are and the ambassador of peace, you have properly warned them. Let them be aware. You need to Chibundo said this is quite unbelievable. Uzo Diozo cannot use Igbo land to appease Caliphate for making him governor from 4th position. This is 130 years in the making, trying to own Igbo land and hold the foundation down. What kind of Olo sons are Uzo Diozo and Okorocha? Peaceful Imo State gone. My goodness, I weep for my people. There are people who are supposed to speak. Everybody have gone into hiding. Bebe said, why can't they be returned to their states? Igbos don't ever agree to this relocation. Chin also said, support. We are proud of our government. Prof. Dr. Joy Irobi said, another strategy for rural settlement. Another style to take over or land contaminate our land with their evil poverty cause. It can never happen. We are going to resist this Mbano colonization. Let them go to Sambisa forest. We say no to Fulani rural settlement in disguise. Omogi said, this is what I have been saying since I saw the news. They were displaced in the north, which has 15 states according to them. You are there. Why are their governors not doing anything about them? That is the truth. Why are they not settled in Abuja or Lagos? Why importing them all the way from the north to Biafra land that have those 29,000 something space of square meters of land? God have mercy. BMC, these people are really trying everything humanly possible to penetrate Biafra land. They are really trying everything humanly possible to infiltrate Biafra land. BMIC said the same people who have been crying of insecurity in the southeast said that people in the southeast are scared to go about their business in making Nigeria because of Simon Ekpa boys' activities, are now planning to move thousands of northerners to southeast where they will be secured. Can you imagine that? Dominica said, true, this is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. We have to get back, to get to the black goat before it is dark. Of course, we have to look for the black goat before it is dark. Onyema said, to stop them from carrying out their A project, just dismantle those projects. When Biafra come, we will rebuild everything. This is a strong way of sending the message. We all know how these people operate. They don't care when it comes to warning. I repeat, dismantle. Hoodmin said that they will never bring palliative or international airport to Biafra land. But to bring in terrorists is what they are good at. I only pity those terrorists because they are dead on arrival. Thomas Ugu said that this Hope Uzodinjo is very chronic illiterate. Why must they allow displaced people from the north to be imported into IMO State? Why not in their respective state capital in the north? This is another Ruga in disguise. Another Islamization agenda. Wake up, Ndiwo. We don't have a operating international seaport. We don't have a standard international airport that any airline can land and take off. But they are giving us displaced terrorists in our Biafra land. Anyway, I don't blame them. I should blame the so-called hopeless Udodinjo, because they put him there for this kind of agenda. That is why they try everything humanly possible to make sure that he took from fourth position to first position. Hopeless Udodinjo, if you ever escape the wrath of God, then let it be known. Let it be known worldwide that our gods are sleeping. Let me not use a derogatory word, but let it be known that our gods have taken bribe. If hope ever succeed, if hope ever get away with all the evil plans and the killings in Biafra land, then let it be known that the gods of Biafra land have taken bribe, also from Hope Uzodinjo or from the zoo. Miracle Angel says, support Biafra Republic government in exile. Never allow this to happen at this dangerous time in Biafra land. It is simply a way of importing terrorism and suicide bombers in our holy land of Biafra. We refuse to accept any migrant in disguise as internally displaced people. Build that facilities in Abuja and train them there. The Fulani puppet, Hope Uzodinjo, will not be held responsible for any actions taken to stop this evil plot. And I ask, where are the Afonjas? No one is commenting again. Everybody have gone to sleep. Anyway, my people are here. Go take back break. I beg, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. We are coming live later to address this matter properly. I'll be right back. Have a nice day. Kemesiano, my wonderful people.